to talking about the presidential race again.
Rick Albin is here with the latest breakdown of the electoral map nationwide and right here at home in Michigan.
Yeah, let's take a look and see what that electoral map looks like, because as we move through the morning, this is going to change, even though we know in some places we've seen some stoppage. I think we're going to take this full screen so we can take a look at that map. The idea is you've got to get to 270. In order to do that, you're going to have to win some of those states that have not yet been called. Let me go ahead and take a look at this map and show you what we're looking at. We know Michigan is close and closing by the moment. Wisconsin is the same. In this case, Biden is leading by the slimmest margins in Wisconsin, Trump in Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. Again, very thin margins. Those are trending towards Trump, but they are so closed that those could go either way. So we'll be keeping a close eye on those from now right on through the day.
All right, thank you very much, Rick. And we want to get to our team coverage now. Locally at clerk's offices, Tom and Justin are both in Grand Rapids. Dana White is in Kalamazoo.
Let's start with Tom, who's talking to the Kent County clerk this morning. So Tom, what are they saying? What are they still waiting on at this moment?
Well, good morning, Emily and Teresa. Yes, we are joined by Kent County Clerk Lisa Postumus-Lyons, and we are still waiting on two, but very big and important cities right now.
That's right. We are still waiting for the city of Grand Rapids and about half of the absentee votes in the city of Wyoming. And those are our two most populated jurisdictions in Kent County. So, we knew going into this it was going to take a long time to count votes, and we're just asking people to please continue being patient.
When do you think you are anticipating getting those?
I anticipate getting Wyoming's here real soon, probably within the next hour. Grand Rapids is a whole other story. They have, just by the nature of the sheer volume of absentee ballots they've got nearly 60,000 ballots that they're processing and sorting and counting through, tabulating. So it's going to take them quite some time. They're working as hard as they can over there. The city clerk's doing a great job, and so are all of the absentee counting board workers. I'm expecting results probably sometime this afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much for your time this morning. You guys have been so accommodating to us here, and we appreciate your team and the hard work you guys are doing. So, of course, we'll keep tracking this, and as soon as the results come in, we will pass them along to you. Reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, Tom Hillen, News 8.
Well, the county clerk says the Grand Rapids city clerk's doing a great job. Justin Kohler is there now. So, Justin, what is the word on the ground there?
Well, Emily and Teresa, you heard Tom say it. This is really the room where it's happening. This is what people are waiting for here in Grand Rapids. And we talked to City Clerk Joel Hondorp, and he said really the only delay is just making sure that every single absentee ballot is counted. I'm going to step aside to give you a closer look at some of these poll workers here who are just tirelessly working, coming up on 24 hours now. You can see, as Hondorp told us, that not only are the machines getting tired, but so too, you have to imagine, are these election workers. And this is really just monotonous work. They're taking all of these ballots, feeding them into the machines, making sure that each one is tabulated. And that's what we're waiting on. We're just waiting on making sure that every single ballot is accounted for, and those absentee ballots are the ones that we're waiting on right now. And we will have the latest numbers for you as soon as they're posted on our website at woodtv.com. We're reporting live in the DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids. Justin Kohler, News 8.
You can see they're working hard. Thank you, Justin. We want to send things to News 8's Dana White now. And Dana, we know they're still working to count ballots in Kalamazoo County as well. What's the latest there?
That's right, Teresa and Emily, good morning. As Tom mentioned earlier, in Kent County, it's kind of the same situation here in Kalamazoo County. We're in a sort of a waiting game. As of now, the only absentee ballots that are waiting to be counted and put into the system are for the city of Kalamazoo. The clerk tells me the reason that this is taking a bit longer is because they're working on determining mistakes on ballots, such as people folding them the wrong way or accidentally filling in a bubble and then crossing it out. But they are still working to get those ballots in. We will be here throughout this morning waiting for them to arrive from the city, and be sure to share those numbers with you once we get them. Reporting live in Kalamazoo County, Dana White, News 8.
Several West Michigan congressional seats are still up in the air, but the Associated Press has now called two of them. In Michigan's 6th congressional district, Congressman Fred Upton has defeated John Hoadley. The Republican will remain in his seat. And the AP also has called the race for Bill Huizenga in the 2nd district. He defeated challenger Brian Burkhoff to keep his seat as well. We are now still waiting on the 3rd District. Peter Meijer holds the lead over Hillary Skolton for Michigan's 3rd District seat. Meijer holds 59 to Skolton's 41%. We will keep you updated as these continue to come in.
There is also a battle for control of the Senate.
One of those is going down right here at home in Michigan. Casey Jones is live from home. Casey, where does the race between Senator Gary Peters and John James stand right now?
Yeah, Emily, Teresa, good morning. This one is still too close to call, though. We have seen some movement in these numbers throughout the morning. Let's take a look now at where the latest numbers stand. There's 81% of the votes that have been counted. Right now, John James leads Gary Peters 50% to 48%. We've seen that lead for James tighten throughout the morning. About an hour ago, it was 52-46 James. So we'll have to wait and see with that final 19% to be tallied what that does to that final number. This is one of 7 uncalled Senate races out there that will decide the balance of power in the U.S. Senate. We're watching a couple that are happening in Georgia. There's one in Arizona. There's another one in North Carolina. So these are still races that are being decided throughout the day as we wait for votes across the country to come in, guys.
All right, Casey, thank you.